Hey everyone, how are you all? Right, okay, so last few days I've been recording some footage for game collecting. I've done a few shops, and I'm obviously going to attach them to this video so you can see what I've been looking at, what shops I've been looking at, and just trying something new out for the channel. I've seen plenty of other YouTubers doing this. I just think it would be like an interesting little thing, because I really do like game collecting, especially with the whole Sony announcement about the end of physical discs in January 2028, which I think now is even more prevalent to, you know, making sure you buy physical media, because it won't be long before it's not around at all. And can you imagine how much some of the prices might go up? I wonder, but they announced that they were going to close the PlayStation 3 and PS Vita store. I just wonder how much of a difference that would make to the prices, you know, in shops like CEX and cash converters, etc. And seeing how it goes, you know, be an interesting thing to look back on, you know, especially if you keep the stickers. If you keep the stickers and what you bought it for, and then, I don't know, 5-10 years down the line, you can go back and have a look at it and see how much it's risen by. I mean, my main collection is mainly PlayStation 5. I've got quite a few PS4s. I've started to go back and collect for the PS3. I do like the PS Vita as well, and now and again I like to pick up a Pokemon title. I'm not really massive on the Pokemon franchise, but I just thought, well, it might be one of those ones that shoot up in price. You never know. I mean, you see some of these prices. Well, what was the thing that I see before? There was a Pokemon game that was going up for 270 quid from Game Boy region, like Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Red, and I've even seen, like, for Nintendo DS, I've seen like Pokemon Black and White, and Black 2 and White 2 going for over £100 as well. And you think, so why has that gone up? I know Pokemon is a popular franchise, but I would have thought games would only sort of shoot up in value if the production value was low. So, in other words, not as many copies were printed. So I really don't understand that. If anyone knows, put it down in the comments why there is such a huge fluctuation. I know it's a massive franchise, but it does baffle me. So here I am at Cash Converters in Romford. This just recently had a makeover, this store. There's not really an awful lot there. It's kind of awkward really, because where they've positioned the games now are kind of right by the cashier desk. I found it a bit weird to try and film there. So I just videoed these cabinets, as you do, and yeah, what do you think of the prices in there? A couple of games there at the back, not really popular ones, not ones that I were interested in anyway, but we're going over to a different store soon, so you get to see where else I've been today. Yeah, I do like having a look in here. Yeah, okay, so this is Gadget, which is a Gadget exchange shop in Romford. I like going in here as well, really, having a look around, because there's plenty of huge variety of stuff that they do in this particular store. PS5, PS4, as you can see here. Going through the cabinets. I didn't do a lot of footage in here because, I don't know, I'm not used to filming in stores and I find this a bit weird. This is one game I did pick up though, for PlayStation 4. Right, and just going through the PS5 section here in the middle of the aisles, and the Xbox. Nothing really caught my eye. And then obviously Switch 2, Switch 1, just together. What I do like is when they put them separate like that. Now here's a favourite shop of mine in Romford. This is Retro Giant. It's an independent store, and I do go in here a lot. They've got so much stuff in here. It's one of my favourite stores in Romford. You see some overlay footage here in the cabinets. So PS1, huge PS1 section, and then you've got some of your rare heavy hitters for the PlayStation 2. Going through PlayStation 1 there at the top, and then some of your rare titles, rare sealed titles as well. I really don't understand the point of having sealed copies of games. R-Type there, not for the PS4. And then some of their consoles that they've got in stock. You know, Nintendo Switch, Atari as well, that Virtual Boy there. Oh, you can see me in the cabinet. Look, as you do. Great filming by me. Yep. Mega Drive, Nintendo 64. I'm really interested in Nintendo 64. What do people think of it? Is it a console worth collecting? Let me know in the comments below. Yeah, Game Boy Advance there, Game Boy, Atari Lynx, Super Nintendo. Go, look at that. There's plenty of stuff in here. It's a really cool retro store. And then on to the Mega Drive section. When I grew up and I was having Mega Drive, and it didn't have many games. There goes Master System. I didn't have many games, but my favourite games was Road Rash. I've got to be honest, that was my favourite. Tell me what your favourites is in the comments below from the 16 and 8-bit eras. Going through the cabinets, see if there's anything that catches my eye. Nothing caught my eye in there at this particular day. But yeah, some pretty good games there. Yeah, there you go, Road Rash. One of my favourites. Premier Manager as well. That was one of my favourites growing up. As well as all the FIFA games. Sonic the Hedgehog. Super WrestleMania I just see there as well. Now back to the consoles. I do like having a look at the consoles. Mega CD, I've got Mega Drive. I wouldn't mind getting a Mega CD again. I remember having it, really, when I was a kid. And we were playing it on CEX, Romford, what I was saying about that Mega CD. I can't even remember what happened to it. Anyway, here's the front window at CEX at Romford. Give me a quick look around. And the good old retro section of the store at the front. Not an awful lot there. Oh, I don't know, I'm so awkward with my video in, I do apologise. It's a bit, it's still new to me to trying to record in stores. I don't know, maybe I'm a bit self-conscious about other people staring at me when I'm videoing. It does feel a bit alien to me. It's not the sort of thing I'm used to doing. Rule of rose there at the bottom. Fun fact, how many copies of Rule of Rose do people see now? It's like one in every CEX that I go to at least. This annoyed me. That was the game I wanted to buy. Motorstorm Apocalypse. I took it up to the counter. I thought, oh brilliant, because I've got the other two. Took it all the way there. Guess what? Couldn't find the disc. Typical. So on goes the wait for that. The PS3 section. Yeah. A few good games there. Yeah. Why is that Sonic 15 quid? Anyone tell me why? Skate. I've heard that's quite a good game. I've never actually tried it. And then on to the retro section. Donkey Kong there. Echo the Dolphin. I remember having that on the Mega Drive. Paperboy. I always thought Paperboy was a Nintendo game. I didn't realise they ported it over to the Mega Drive. I would have had it when I was a kid if I'd known. Some N64 carts, loose Master System. And this is what I like. I like it when stores separate the Nintendo Switch 2 from the Switch 1. I've been to a couple of stores and it does my head in when they mix Switch 1 and Switch 2 together, and then you've got to search through to find them. It's so annoying. I wish more stores like this one and Lakeside, they keep them separate. What's other people's opinions on that? There's quite a few copies of Tomodachi Life there, I can see there. Don't know why, it's a great game. If anyone's played it yet. It's quite a popular game as well. I know my daughter likes it as well. But yeah, no, I didn't know how well I'd get on with it. It's a bit like The Sims, but in Nintendo style. But yeah, no, I'm enjoying it. Just going through the PS5 section there. Still my awkward way of videoing Deathloop. I've got the steelbook for that, but I haven't got the game. So I'm thinking about picking that up, but I've not heard very good things about the game.
Hopefully be better this year.
Let me know in the comments.
I'm more worried the fact that we've got an unproven
manager
manager
really. This store as well. They had quite a lot of copies of, what was that game called? The Cult of the Lamb. Loads of copies. It's like someone's just traded a whole pallet worth of them in from Nintendo Switch and PS5. Very strange. Resellers, I assume. New Lego Batman there, I can see there, £45. Is that any good? Does anyone know? And why is Indiana Jones on the PS5 70 quid still when it's been out for over a year? Don't understand that. Crazy. Is that out of print now? The PS4 section. What I'm looking out for the PS4 section is them special slip covers, because CEX for some reason they still charge it on the normal price. Anyway, on to game in Romford. Just seeing what's about in the tiny store in Sports Direct. Bloody Fraser's Group ruined bloody my favourite store, Game. Yeah, so quite a lot of games actually, but in a small section, because for some reason Game is now literally toys and a tiny bit of games in, you know, a tiny section of games. It just does my head in. Oh, I don't know.
Hello,
So right, okay, so in the video that you just see, I did get some pickups, and I will show you exactly what I ended up picking up in this particular video. Okay, just turn you around. Right. So here we go. Here's the first one. And remember, I was talking to you about the slip covers. So there we go. See if we can zoom in. £6. Lego Jurassic Park. I think that's quite cool with the slip cover. There we go for the PS4. And for some reason CEX they charge it at the normal price. Might be a collector's thing in the future, I don't know. Thought I'd pick it up. Second one, Wolfenstein 28, and this is the New Order and Wolfenstein 2 in the same case. Individually they're cheaper than that price, but I thought double pack like that, you don't usually see that very often. I'll pick that up. And as you see in the video, on Rush, really fun game this is actually. I do quite like it, although the online servers are now finished, then it's mainly single player now, but I thought that's not so bad for a £5.